In a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by the catastrophic, 60-minute war, Earth has been transformed into a barren wasteland. Over centuries, humanity has adapted to this new reality by engineering enormous mobile cities, referred to as traction cities. These colossal mechanical metropolises roam the desolate landscape in search of smaller settlements to devour, a practice known as municipal Darwinism. Among these cities is London, one of the largest and most predatory, symbolizing the cutthroat survival ethos of this era. The story opens with a high-stakes chase. London, towering and relentless, pursues a small scavenger town across the scarred terrain. The scavenger town's engines strain as it attempts to flee, but London ultimately consumes it, absorbing its resources and inhabitants. Among the captives brought aboard is a mysterious and scarred young woman named Hester Shaw. Meanwhile, in London's Museum of History, Tom Natsworthy, a young historian apprentice, tends to relics of the ancient, pre-war world. Tom is a curious and idealistic boy who reveres Thaddeus Valentine, the esteemed head historian of London. Valentine's charisma and achievements make him a revered figure, but he harbors dark secrets. As the scavenger town survivors are processed, Hester suddenly breaks free, brandishing a knife. Her target is none other than Valentine, whom she accuses of murdering her mother, Pandora Shaw, years ago. Hester's assassination attempt is thwarted by Tom, who unwittingly aids Valentine. Before fleeing through a chute, Hester hisses a chilling revelation: Valentine killed her mother to steal ancient technology. This accusation plants a seed of doubt in Tom's mind. When he confronts Valentine, the historian betrays him, pushing him down the chute to silence him and protect his secrets. Tom and Hester find themselves stranded in the desolate and dangerous Outlands. Initially distrustful of one another, the two form an uneasy alliance to survive. Hester's steely determination contrasts with Tom's sheltered and idealistic demeanor, creating a dynamic partnership. As they journey together, Hester's tragic backstory unfolds. Her mother, Pandora, was an archaeologist who unearthed Medusa, a deadly weapon from the old world. Valentine, driven by ambition and greed, murdered Pandora to obtain Medusa's secrets. In the process, he slashed Hester's face, leaving her with a disfiguring scar and a burning desire for revenge. Back in London, Valentine consolidates his power. Unknown to most citizens, he has been working on reconstructing Medusa, a weapon of mass destruction capable of obliterating entire cities. This ancient superweapon is hidden within St. Paul's Cathedral, its activation a closely guarded secret. Meanwhile, Valentine's daughter, Catherine, begins to suspect her father's true nature. A kind and compassionate soul, Catherine discovers unsettling truths about Valentine's past, including his involvement in Pandora Shaw's death. With the help of Bevis Pod, a resourceful apprentice engineer, Catherine embarks on a covert mission to expose her father and prevent the deployment of Medusa. As Tom and Hester traverse the Outlands, they face numerous threats, including violent slavers who capture them. Their fortunes change when Anna Fang, a daring and skilled aviator, intervenes. Anna, a prominent leader of the Anti-Traction League, opposes the traction cities and their destructive lifestyle. She pilots a sleek airship and leads a faction fighting for a return to stationary settlements. Recognizing Hester's significance, Anna offers the pair refuge and begins to mentor them. Through flashbacks, we learn of Hester's childhood under the care of Shrike, a cyborg bounty hunter. Shrike, once human, had been reanimated with mechanical parts, losing most of his humanity in the process. After Pandora's murder, Shrike found Hester and raised her in his own cold yet protective way. Hester had promised to let Shrike transform her into a cyborg to end her suffering, but she abandoned him to seek vengeance against Valentine. Shrike's heartbreak over this betrayal drives his relentless pursuit of her, though his feelings for Hester remain paternal. Shrike eventually catches up to Tom and Hester. In a tense and emotional confrontation, Shrike corners the pair. However, upon realizing that Hester has found a new reason to live through her bond with Tom, Shrike's resolve wavers. In a moment of selflessness, he sacrifices himself to protect Hester and Tom, dying with a semblance of peace, believing Hester might finally find happiness. Meanwhile, Valentine's plans come to fruition. London advances toward Shangguo, a vast and prosperous stationary city protected by an immense shield wall. Valentine intends to use Medusa to breach the wall and plunder Shangguo's resources, ensuring London's dominance. The Anti-Traction League mobilizes to defend Shangguo, leading to a climactic battle. Anna Fang and her airship fleet launch a desperate attack against London, engaging in aerial dogfights while ground forces prepare for an impending assault. Tom, Hester, and Anna infiltrate London to disable Medusa and confront Valentine. Inside the city, Catherine and Bevis work tirelessly to sabotage the weapon and expose Valentine's treachery to the public. Tensions reach a boiling point as the Anti-Traction League's forces clash with London's defenses, and Medusa's activation threatens to tip the scales of the conflict. The final showdown sees Hester confronting Valentine atop London's towering structures. She accuses him of his heinous crimes, demanding justice for her mother and the countless lives endangered by his ambition. Valentine, unrepentant, justifies his actions as necessary for London's survival, claiming that sacrifices must be made for progress. Hester, rejecting his rationalizations, battles him with a ferocity fueled by years of pain and loss. Tom aids her, and together they destroy the Medusa control system. The weapon malfunctions catastrophically, triggering a massive explosion that devastates London and kills Valentine. In the aftermath, Hester and Tom escape aboard Anna Fang's airship. London lies in ruins, its once mighty dominance shattered. The destruction of Medusa marks a pivotal victory for the Anti-Traction League and a turning point in humanity's struggle. Although scarred by their experiences, Hester and Tom find solace in each other, resolving to build a new life together in the uncertain but hopeful future. Mortal Engines ends on a poignant note, suggesting that even in the face of immense destruction and loss, humanity's resilience and capacity for change can pave the way for a brighter tomorrow.